Alright, so it appears that Altiris, Symantec has now released Altiris Release Update 3. So I redid this whole environment just for this update. Actually, that's a lie. I didn't do it for that. I added some new drives and boogered up the whole setup, so I had to redo my entire DC, DNS, DHCP, and a whole world of stuff. One thing I did do is I installed VSR, Veritas System Recovery 18, Management Solution. When I did Altiris over again, RU2, I did it on SQL Server Express 2017 or 19. And all I know is it didn't work. When I say it didn't work, what part didn't work was VSR didn't like the SQL version, even though CMS did. So it's a little frustrating. We are sitting here on server 2016. So launching sim comes up with this. Comes up with a new sim, obviously. So we have to update. All right. Okay, looking good. All right. So we'll take a peek at some of the new items released within this as well once we start the upgrade process. I have the release notes up. So we will take a peek at them. While this is going on, taking a little while. Okay. So new in its release, expand the list of supporting platforms, Windows 10, 1903. 1903 did work in RU2. I guess just officially wasn't supported. Windows 10 Enterprise 2016 LTSB. We currently use LTSC and LTSB in release update 2. Not in our production environment. We're still in 7.6. Eventually we're going to get to it. Let's jump back over here for now. Get this started. Okay. So let's see. Upgrade installed products. Client Management Suite. Here we go. Let's see. It's going to take it all. RU3. Patch. IT Analytics. Real Time. Software Management. ITMS Management Views. Migration. Okay. One of the things we're going to get to see is if this breaks VSR or if it tells us that VSR needs to be uninstalled. I don't see it so far. Well, the readiness check will probably tell us while that's running. So LTSB Windows 10 version 1909. Wasn't even aware 1909 was out. Mac and SUS SQL Server 2017 added. You can use Google Chrome browser. I know that's a biggie. A lot of people want to use Chrome or Firefox and it was stuck on IE. Starting with, for WinPE 10, you can import any version Windows 10 build ADK. You can now open Symantec Management Console, help topics, even if you do not install documentation. Okay, great. That's not really a showstopper. All right, so what we got here? Meets the minimum. SQL's external. Installation upgrade checklist. Existing workflow installation detected. A previous installation has been detected. You must manually upgrade the workflow server. I don't use it, so I'm not going to care. I'm just going to move on. Just downloading another installation is requiring a reboot. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and go anyway. All right, so it's downloading. I have a half decent connection. I get about 320 down, so it shouldn't take too long. Let's take a look back over here. Let's first drag this over here. All right, what else is in this document? Enhance overall user experience due to Silverlight requirement removal. On one of the topics, think it's if I hit back, I went to log in, I didn't. Somebody down here said, all right, my son just got home. You probably heard him yelling in the background. I'm working from home today. So, drag and drop broken. So, notice that the event console still requires Silverlight, something for us to check out. Because it says here, removal. So, enhancements of software computer management. The following new features are introduced in the IT management suite. Software view. I wonder what happens if you're just using CMS. All software catalog management activities functions are moved to the software view. New add software icon button. Import. Yeah, you had to right click and do import. There was no button. Software portal dialog box is replaced with the software product flip book. That's going to be interesting. The following new features are introduced. IT Management Suite Computers view. New folder to target. Critical time management. I don't use it. Enhancement to jobs and tasks. Targeted sites. Apply magnetic. ADK enhancements. New patch management task for software update assessment. Patch management. Enhanced superseded update cleanup process. That would be nice. When you configure the import patch data task, you can set the time period to define the superseded software updates that you want to stop rolling out or delete the software update policies. Only the updates that are older than the specified time period get automatically disabled or removed from the policies. Prolonged rollouts. Say, this was one thing I did notice is if you had it set to automatically disable superseded, well, if you're deploying and you do a PM import and they're superseded, and even though, you got to do your due diligence, your pilot group, well, first your test group, then your pilot group, then you might do a couple phases in production before you go full bore production. Way down there, a patch may come superseded. I get it, it's superseded. You want to do the new one. But you got to start your process all over again. So usually, what do? You get the older one out, which is superseded. Well, if that is checked off, it'll actually disable and you can't roll it out. And it's like, well, my machines are vulnerable. Even if they're vulnerable, even if you got out a superseded patch, I get it. It's a never-ending story. Enhanced software usage tracking experience. Linux, profile support, Windows pre-boot. So, seems like some minor things. Nothing really showstopper. So, we're going to go ahead and let this install. Nothing else really for you to sit here and watch this probably an hour process. So, we will be right back at it. So this thing is definitely taking a while. It's chugging along. 34%. It's now 6 o'clock. So it's going. One of the machines I was also going to deploy a Windows 10 upgrade to, because it's attached to the internet as well as my 10 gig network. Turns out that it got it from Microsoft. I can't stand that. Microsoft is just to force you to upgrade like that's ridiculous. It shouldn't. Should not. So, alright, well, we're going to let all these go. You know, I didn't check back up. Here's our Vista boxes up. So, like I said, I'll still get some work, get these clients all up and running, but more in a little while. Alright, here we go. 100%. Backup notification, server config. It's a lab, I don't care. We'll skip it. Licenses. Count. 3 days left. That's fine for now. No migration wizard. Alright. Let's see if it comes up or not. Alright, let's see. There we go. Let's take a look here. Internet options. Security, trusted, custom level, all the way at the bottom. Automatically log on. Current username and password. Alright, there's no Silverlight installed. But you see VSR is still here. Nice. Manage computers. Alright, console still looks the same. This is all running from server OS as well. So let's do this. My admin PC I built to do these things. Let's go ahead. No, I actually had close all tabs. i.e. we will install Google Chrome. Waiting for, come on. Okay. While that's going, don't use recommended. I'm not sure if, oh, they're all saying they're down. Well, let's get this guy connected. Alright, give him a minute. So admin PC, we're on the admin PC. Let's come out here. Send basic inventory. Okay. Google. Switch to Chrome. Yes. Come on. Admin PC. Let's click it. From here we can go see the agent health. Aha! Agent version's not up to date. That's why it's not happy with it. Okay. Download Chrome. Accept and install. Run. Okay. Okay. While we see that over there. Yeah, my machine went to 903. Bums. Alright. Let's go. Settings. All settings. Agents, backup and recovery, we're not worried about the moment. Discover an inventory. Alright, let's go ahead and take this link. Let's search engine, Google, manage, open specific page. Alright. I don't know why it's showing in there twice. That's interesting. Alright. Alright. Let's close. Let's go back in Chrome. Sorry, my throat's real scratchy. My son was sick. My wife is now sick, so. Alright. Save. Alright, let's take a look. Let's see if, yeah, I've used Altiris enough. Let's see if it seems faster. Okay. Alright. So if we go discover inventory, it appears the upgrade are not enabled. Make sure you enable the upgrade, not the uninstall. That would not be good. Alright, that upgrade is there. Patch, software delivery policy plugin, enable, software management, upgrade. Okay. Enable. Enable. Nah, we'll enable this as well. Okay. Backup and recovery. We will only enable the upgrade because we will manually install. We're not not every machine is gonna get this. Okay, so now if we come back here, we'll do an update. Agent settings. Alright. Give her a minute. We're missing see, every now and then, software delivery, software update doesn't show up. You have to go grab it over there. Check for tasks. Oop, oop. Alright, here we go. So we'll start seeing things go. That's on that guy. While we're at it, so bring up, see what happens with our Windows 7. Our Vista is still being built. I'm having issues getting VMware drivers installed. Oh, right, we did not install the agent on this. Okay, so I will go ahead and push it. Actions, Active Directory. Import computer resources, user resources, subnet, site, printer. Alright, so alright, so that's running. Won't take long at all. It says it's done. I don't see it showing the highlighted. Well, whatever. Okay. Let's go to Agent, Push. Alright, look, so here we go. Of course I said select as default browser. There. Alright. So, admin PC. These guys have this little icon. Ah, agent versions expected, newer version. This guy. Let's see if we can install. Start menu, add, remove, install. Not quite sure about that. Alright. Which three? There's an unnamed. Alright. Altiris? No. Alright. So anyway, we come back up here, click here, status report. Well, it says remote install. Finished. Let's take a look at our Windows 7 box. Look at that. Maybe I was blind. Yeah, this already had it. Duh. Okay, so it has some newer agents. It was not Windows 7 was our problem. It's Windows 8. Sorry, just 8. I'm not paying attention too much. Oh, look at that. Well, that can be a problem. Looks like we need VM tools. This is what's failing on Vista. I think there's a piece of software. Oh, here we go. I think I need to continue to failed. Alright, well, whatever. So, anyway, we go manage computers. We should see admin PC. Still says agent not up to date, huh? Send basic inventory. They look better now. Yep, up. More agents. That's why. Let's go look at plugin versions. There we go. This is why. This is the actual Altiris server. Why is it? Oh wait, no, this is it. I don't know where that came from. Agent health. It's not to date. Plugin versions. So Altiris. We're just gonna run through them all. Update config. and it closed before I could resize the window. We will do this one. Windows 7 is still going. DC. SQL. SQL. Oh, this one does not even have Altiris. So SQL 2016, sitting here, is it in a work group? No. No, it's on test lab. Alright. So, actions, agent, push. Let's see. SQL 2016. Starting to download, says success. That's a good start. Seems pretty snappy. Okay. Let's bring up SQL. It's got the main agent. Alright. It's only got the first 4. Doesn't have anything else. So I will help it along. Resource membership update. I'm going to have to get a Mac VM up and running. Okay, we'll do a full update. We only have a couple machines, so. Oh, hit the side button on my mouse, which is a back button. Okay, 2016 update. Come on, you. Alright, how about this one? Yep, got more going. Right, this one. Oh, the A5 all, they're getting there. I mean, so there's different ways that, you just let it sit. It'll go, it'll take its time, stuff will update. The other thing you can do is you can actually change the check-in time and your filter refresh as well. You change like your refresh every 20 minutes, 30 minutes, if your server can finish in time, and change your PCs to about every 35, and then all the filters will update and then the PCs will check in. Or you can just let it set at an hour or 4 hours for PC check-in and just let it sit overnight. It'll go. They'll upgrade like they should. Okay. can go software delivery. We can do show expired. This will tell us what's already been there. What is the actual Altiris server? So actually has a little bit more. Let's go back to our admin PC. Oh, what's that? Probably because I hit the back button when I wasn't supposed to. Manage computers. Nothing's green yet. SQL is still. Let's take a look. Oh, actually, it's good. Windows 10. Where's the actual Windows 10? It's this guy. Still going, that's why. Okay. Admin PC. Let's refresh. That looks good. Oof. There's a lot of them there and they're all green. Now for the OSs we have in here, we're good to go. This guy, I don't know what happened there. Just going to delete that one. Oh, I like how everything's running. What's this up here? Product updates available in SIM. Don't think there is. That might have been. Oh. Close that. Ah, here it is. Let's update. Okay. While that's doing that, back to console. Let's take a little poke around. I don't know what this guy is. Can delete that. Just clean it up. Okay. Home. First time setup. Let's take a look here. This is a little different. Backup recovery. We saw that still works. Discover an inventory. Alright. Basic inventory from 7. Hardware, software, users. We're missing one. Alright, this is definitely a little different too, I believe. Remote management, real time. So check that out. Okay. So for bulletins, applies, because we deployed, excuse me, I installed Visual Studio. Previews are next month's patches. .NET. Okay, heard my headset beep and make sure it's not shutting off. That one's enabled. That one is not enabled. Alright, let's do bulletins and updates. That's where it must have been. Alright, settings, installation, metadata import task. Alright, while it's doing that, let's take a look back at our Altiris server. Say okay. I don't see any upgrades or updates. Let's close out and we'll go back in just in case. Alright, well, we have Microsoft. Ran 6 this morning. It's running it now. So it's running. Installation restart. What do we got here? I usually never use these. Oh, it's the default. Okay. Because typically I always just go out through each item, knowing where each one is, like that. Default is sitting down here. Patch management, Windows. I think it's in. This is the assessment scan stuff. Yeah, it's up here. Software, patch, Windows. This is the guy you would clone, and you could clone and do package servers. You can clone, you can do Windows laptops. You can do different things. You can set different filters to them, different schedules, and all that stuff. And as you do that, as you see this one, you cannot choose your targets. It's everybody. It's every machine that's enabled. However, as you clone it, it will then exclude those from its list, because then you can create them. All right, oh, things look good. Reports, all reports. Let's do compliance. All right, software, application server, agent, connection status, installation status. Huh. Oh, that's that we saw, agent version. 7 of them are on 5032. Nice. Agent installed last day. I use this report as a daily software delivery task, as an automation policy. Manage computers with end-of-life OS. Yeah, there's some. Windows 7 should be showing up in there. Really, all Windows, you can't even put the agent on it. I guess unless you've upgraded your database. Agents, agrees with agent installed. So it's missing a report to show individual agent versions. I actually have created that. So my troubleshooting is run agent version, and I list all the different versions. And then I can look and say, oh, you know what? Okay, I have some with 8.5.2. And then I would run a number. I'm like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1 you run, 2, then you can search by a version, and then that'll show you what machines. Then you can go troubleshoot them. Yeah. So I mean, really, it's up and running. It looks pretty good. Let's do a search over here. Look, I'm just typing and starting to search. And I like this. I know 8.5 RU2 did that, but that's still good. Baseball, all right. Oh, patch management. There it is. This is the way I usually go for patches, because then I know these guys are here. And you know what? Available, update. This doesn't, right, this doesn't tell you applicability, which is definitely nice. That's what this one will give you. So usually what happens, I don't care about applicable. I don't look at this number. I just know what I'm downloading each month, and I download each one. So I don't need to see that number. But for this, let's go take a look. Bulletins and updates. All right. Mouse and keyboard center, nothing. All right, so we have Visual Studio, these two. Down here's .NET. So let's do distribute. And remember, you can target all your machines. All that first one was saying is that's how many machines this could apply to. All right, so that's going to download. We're going to close. We're going to come down here. No. No. Yes. .NET. October. Why do we not have that? Where's that? All right, so let's do distribute. .NET. Okay, while that's running, we're just going to close it. We're going to come down here. We got to get our OS. So, like I was telling you, normally what I do is I just come down here. I know I do IE. Not one machine is applicable. That's interesting. Where is my typical? There we go. So here's my OSs. What the hell? -SO. There it is. So Windows 7, 881, which is also for Server 2012. We need our Server 2016, which I think falls in line with the Windows 10. That only applies to one. We don't have the Windows 8s in yet. We will eventually. And Vista, I don't think there's going to be a patch for Vista, but okay, let's close that. Let's go back to Patch Remediation Center over here. Because look, see? So they're starting to come down. Something else I like doing, custom severity. I'm not sure if it'll come up like this. Configure Windows Patch Custom Severity folder. I just forget off top of my head where this is. Alright, no, that's not what I want. Settings, all settings. It's a patch setting. Software, not managed delivery, patch, systems, core. Ah, there it is. Haha. Alright. Lab deploy. We're not going to do severe or nothing, but you can do lab deploy. You can do lab critical. Lab app. Yeah, so you can do whatever you want. What is nice with using this, please set permission to on to locate directory. I've seen this. I forgot what the hell this was. Locate. Oh, anyway, so I'll figure that out later. But the point is, where was I going? Ah, patch. We'll go back to patch. The point is you set your own custom severities and it makes this page so much more manageable, especially if you have a lot of other software enabled to check like Java, Adobe. See how these are unclassified, these are not set. So if you take what we have is already with a status, right? If you take these, you were to right click, oh, they did take, that's interesting. All right, so lab deploy I set it to, right? All right, so now if we reset this by date, because this is how you'd say it. Now see, there's enables. Now, when I first do this, I don't deploy like you just saw. I would highlight, like this, and then I would right click, custom severity, set my severity, then it comes back. Then all I gotta do is filter it out. And here we go. Now I know what patches I need to download, because here I might have done, yeah, I did them like this, but these are individual patches. That's how we do it. So this looks good. So let's take a look at our admin, well, we're on our admin PC. It's been a long day. Update config. Yeah, it'll take a little while, but where it's also, I think, Windows System, not Task Manager, Windows Administration, Task Scheduler. Alright. This package refresh, I think, is the one it is. Also do policy filter update. But that should be all you need to do. Okay, nothing came up as needing an update, okay. So we'll just let this go, and we will let all these machines check in as they need to for patches. Oh, already got some lining up. This one's missing it too. It's weird. There, now it's there. Alright, we're just going to let it run. I'm done with all that. So that's a pretty quick upgrade and walk around the console. It looks pretty snappy, seems to be pretty good. What else could we look at? So we saw a couple things. Yeah, I don't use a lot of this. Software library configuration I need to use. Oh, what's her purging set to? Purging maintenance. Delete agent registration. No. Delete item deletion. No. No retire. I like doing that myself. This is fine. This is fine. Save. All right. Let's see. Jobs and tasks. I don't remember favorites. Okay, there seems to be more in here. All right, I use this one. So in the old NS6, if you created filters, they just auto-updated all the time. Anytime the server did a refresh, it updated every filter. It was great. We use filters dynamically to, show me show me resource good where the machine has McAfee and version less than 8.8.2100. And that'll show us all of our older agents, all of our older McAfee. Well, if you use a filter just for that and you never sign a policy, it doesn't update in 7 or 8. So what you got to do is you got to use these guys. What I've done is you can clone it, you can create a new one, but we just do, let's do, come on, update filters. We don't have any yet, but we'll just call it that anyway. What happens is you will click here and you can do whatever, like Windows 10, Windows XP. Oh, come on. Well, XP I think is still supported, but this 2003, I guess it's server XP. So, but the point is you can add those. Let's just say okay. Then you force update and you say save. And then you say new schedule. Schedule it. Repeat every 1 day, every 4 hours. Force filter update. And they'll update. So that's how you can get around that. Let's see. Software still looks the same. Policies, route jobs and tests, automation policies. Did that change at all? One of the features I like that 8. I don't know if it was just in. I never really played with 8.0 or 8.1. One thing I like is this, the bold, to know that these are here. All right. So it looks pretty much the same. Home, endpoint management workspaces. Deliver software, run task. What's this? I do and do not like this. Oh, that's not good. Interesting. I don't recall setting a status. Just retired? Alright, well, that's our DC. So if we go manage computers, refresh, DC, view, inventory. I don't know where to go to see if it's active or retired. AC identification. Yeah, I don't know. I forget where that is off the top of my head. Alright, whatever. So, doesn't matter because once it checks back in, it'll unretire. So anyway, I gotta check that out. No, that's not in, well, we don't have that in 7.6. That's interesting. Discovering inventory, remote management, real-time System Management Portal. Let's do admin PC. I just brought this up. Oh, actually, it's still loading. Let's let it go. All right. Mass storage, disk drive, memory networking, operating system. Registry. Okay, check this out. This is new to me. Client mobile. Kind of a little interface here. 7, all our windows. Oh, look, now they're all reporting inventory. Before it was 7 on basic and the other ones didn't. Microsoft vulnerabilities. We have 93 criticals. Okay. Shows what is critical. But see, Windows 10 is cumulative. Just might need a reboot for it to chime in with that. Alright. We saw reports, we saw settings, various settings. Actions. Pretty much took a quick peek at most of it. Well, hopefully it was under an hour.